And as we step on the mic, man, you notice the difference. Heavenly blessed with the melanin, baby, you know that we winning. No time for the long talk, got 120 on the clock. Wednesday, 8 through 10, all the bad vibes better stop. Cause you gotta come with that energy. Casual convos, baby, come down and just sit with me. Lil' Coco be spitting that remedy. Casual convos, baby, come down and just sit with me. You better take this shit serious. She dropping knowledge on head and it's free for the play. Tap in right now if you curious. We got the ham radio going lit every A. We go from people to family to pilots. Stay with me if you got something to say. Know it's important if we go acknowledge. Speak on the business and get out the way. What you gonna say about my mama? She winning, you rockhead.
Hello, welcome to the Casual Convo Show, where we have conversations about topics that affect the community's personal and business relationships. We always have the casual convo, so you don't have to have the tough convo. I am your host, Coco, and with me, of course, is my favorite co-host, DJ extraordinaire, Big Boscoe from the Bronnx.
What up, y'all?
Oh, I was about to say.
Wednesday. Oh, I'm dropping my phone there.
I was about to say. You gotta say something.
Yeah, let's get it.
How are you?
I was about to do what you were gonna do, like, hi, y'all.
Look, I saw it. I was like, why she get
Hey,
ready?
y'all, whatever. Yeah. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
What was I gonna say? Okay, so want to just dive into the mental health check-in?
Oh yeah, let's roll.
I think my mental health is good. I'm just exhausted. Like I was explaining before we started. I think hey Tania. I think it's important that when to say even I'm in a good space mentally, but when it comes to exhaustion, I have a habit of doing too much.
Yeah.
Meaning, okay, for instance, like school, I'm so far behind. I need to catch up. But then it's like, I'm like, oh, I gotta go do this. I gotta go do this for somebody else. I gotta go do this for this person. Da 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 da. Oh, I need to go do this, X, Y, and Z. And then it's like, shit, I still ain't do what I'm supposed to do. So I'm running into that issue where it's like I'm overly extending myself instead of just saying, nah, I can't. So now I'm like completely tired, and I'm like, I ain't even read the chapter. New class started Tuesday. I ain't even been in the room, and I still gotta do this. I said when I log off, I'm gonna go ahead and be like, yo, what's up? Da 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 da. And then tomorrow, I'm like, supposed to have like every day. I'm supposed to be doing something, and I don't want to say I can't because then it's gonna be like, this is one of them when choosing you is hard.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
What's up, King Paul? What's up, Jude?
Hey, so what about you? That was my long drawn out ramble.
No, you straight, man. You got 2 hours, man. I'm just fine.
So if I do like this is like, yo.
Oh, you good? I've been good. This my body sore from working. That's all. Mentally, I'm good. Little stuff going on locally. I'm gonna touch on that when I have my thoughts, but otherwise, I'm good.
So, Bosco, do you have any thoughts for today?
Yes. It's about people.
Hold up, you got real studious today.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You look brighter. You got the silver fox thing going on. You got some new glasses or something?
Nah, these just my reading glasses. The way they are, they read it on the bottom but the top is just no prescription.
Oh, I mean, you about to be real shady. Go ahead, continue.
It's about basically, like, with a lot of people talk about Candace Owens and how she's this and that and what's black enough and all this nonsense. First on Candace Owens, and you might agree, you may not. I mean, I don't agree with everything she says, but the reason I respect her is because she's a free thinker. She says what she has to say. She's not going to be swayed by anyone, whether you're black, whether you're white, because she's at war with the conservatives right now. She's a free thinker. I may not agree with everything, but I respect her because she keeps it 100. And that goes back to what's going on here. And there's a lot of people talking about me saying I'm cantankerous and ornery and all this stuff going on. And how I just do a lot of talking and everything. I tell them I do my thing my way. I'm not a type of person who goes out there and puts it on Facebook or yells at the top of the world, look what I did. And see, there's a few people talk about me, black people, and they should know when I say stuff, I always put your name on it. That's how I do. But people making subliminal posts about me, and I know it's about me because basically they saying what I'm doing, but they're not saying my name. They know who they are. They might be watching the show, huh?
What they say?
How I just do a lot of talking and there's no action. I'm always saying how we should do this, but I don't ever support them. This is why I don't. In the words of David Chappelle, I support you, but I support you with my silence. You know why? Because clearly you guys are bullshit. These guys, and I'm gonna call them out. They're about money. If money's not involved, we sell our people out. I'm gonna say it. We sell our people out. I don't deal with people. I do things on my own. If I talk to people, if I talk to the mayor, I talk to the mayor on my own. I email Mayor Manheim. We talk. I talk to people on my own. I don't need a contingency of people to deal with whatever we have going on in the black community. But see, we have this thing, and I've said on my Facebook wall, since I moved here, I've always been the outsider for some reason. But my family roots are here in Asheville, North Carolina. My mother and everybody. I was born and raised in New York. I consider this my second home. But I say I've never been accepted. When I first came here, when I was a DJ, but as I got older, I'm not accepted. And everyone sees the run in one little pack. But I'm gonna call it out here on Facebook. That little pack stabs each other in the back. And like I said, I exposed in 2022 with the Juneteenth situation. But anyway, in closing, I will be the lone wolf here. I'm not asking anyone to like me. I'm not even sure if I like y'all. But I don't need y'all to like. No, not you. Talking about the ones.
Oh.
The yippee. Because see, they don't know the thing is about it.
I was triggered.
I am a firm believer of the art of war. I read the book, The Art of War, twice. And I read the book, Understanding the Art of War itself. It's like this. The very ones doing the talking is people in their camp telling me. The reason they tell me because they know I'm not going to say anything for one thing, and they know I'm a man of my word. So I'll say this to you guys locally, keep on talking. I know who you are. But you know what? The more you talk about me, the more my fame grows. So I appreciate y'all. That's it.
I'm not on. You done?
Yeah, but I wasn't talking to you.
You see how triggered I got?
I wasn't talking to you.
No, but I don't dislike Candace. I think Candace had a motive the whole time.
Yeah.
I've always said it. I think she teeters the fence, but she's one of them type people. When she's on. Now she said some trash shit. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
She said some trash stuff, but when she on it, she's unapologetically who she is. So I can only respect that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Anyway.
Oh, Fallon in the building.
Yeah. I had to call her out.
Fallon? I love when Fallon's here.
So our topic
for
tonight
is
is accountability. So we were supposed to do it when we had some issues.
Oh yeah.
We had some issues, but we're going to do it today. Accountability is something that we always talk about. I'm glad Judith's here because we've actually had several conversations about accountability, and so have you and I. And I think it's that conversation nobody likes to have, and nobody likes to be held accountable, or it's like we have a lot of freaking enablers, or people only see like their perspective and think you're supposed to just agree with everything that they do, right or wrong, and not be called out on it. And that's now personal and professional relationships.
Yeah.
So, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
I don't have my notes pulled up.
Okay. So I did this thing that the voice of ham radio always tell me to do research, Coco, do some research. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I went to local Google. Google said, I put Google. What is accountability? It says an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility or to account for someone's action. So the one thing, how can I say this without saying it? I was at work talking to a client, and I don't know how we got on the conversation, but it had a lot to do with what was going on. So we had a conversation of accountability and enabling and just prioritizing certain things. So one of the things they looked at accountability as blaming.
Yeah.
Like someone just like pointing a finger, and we had to talk about the differences. So give me like an example of what you think.
Truthfully,
Mm-hmm.
basically, you said it. We enable. We enable.
Do I enable you?
No, no. I mean, they don't know it. I got a rope. I can go, but so far. I always check with you anyway. Like, like you don't enable me because I got my thoughts and you got your thoughts, and
Right.
you challenge me on mine, and I challenge you on yours. So we're not enabling each other. We challenge each other. So no.
Judy said I'm gonna go last. Come on down. So I think for me, so it's like even I don't even look at it like I think some people think holding people accountable is you got to think like me, or you
Right.
got to agree with what I agree with, or your perspective has to agree with mine. I don't think that's true.
That's not.
For me, accountability is like if you know you did wrong,
Hmm.
don't look at me to say you right.
Right.
When we know you wrong and you cannot convince me that you're wrong. And I think a lot of times, especially in our friendships and things like that,
Hmm.
we tend to socialize with people who won't hold us, some of us who won't hold us accountable. So for instance, let's say if you up here, right? This is an example. I ain't no, it's an
No,
example.
no, no, no.
So let's say you come up here and let's just say somebody up here and y'all have a difference of whatever.
Yeah.
And you're stating your how you feel.
Hmm.
And then it's like, well, you should have told them don't say nothing. How? It's an open forum. It's whatever. The only time I'm gonna hold you accountable is if it's extremely offensive.
Right.
But
Exactly.
I look at it like it's almost like that. If you can't take it, don't dish it type thing. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
So we may have friends like let's just throw out cheating,
Hmm.
like y'all men do, right? When
We don't see.
when
We just
y'all
get
cheat,
just get
y'all
what we
dap
get.
each other up. Yeah, got that one. Da-da-da-da-da. Instead of saying you got a good girl, huh? What you say? Don't do that, coach. What did I do? Rich said don't do that. I'm just saying when y'all cheating, you don't never say, yo, you got a good girl at
We
home
do. We do.
and
We do.
no, but you gonna still I've seen it. I got a lot of
I mean,
male
it
friends.
happens, but nah, if a guy
I
got
ain't
a good
never
girl,
heard
I'm
never
like,
one
I
be
tell him, yo,
like,
chill.
no, don't do that. That's not it. You live in foul. No.
I you know.
So how do you hold? So that's my thing. Like y'all don't hold
But
them
see, that's how you
accountable,
that's how you hold
and then
somebody
it's
accountable
usually
right
with
there.
a scuttlebutt.
So what?
Then they usually cheat with a scuttlebutt,
Hey, gotta get it when you
and
can.
you don't say that's wrong.
We do.
You-
It don't
How that
depends on the
conversation
crowd.
go?
It did. I mean, I've seen it happen. I mean, it just depends on the crowds you're around. If you got them guys who, that's what they're about. Yo, they're gonna dap you up. But if you want a certain group, they'll be like, yo, man, you was dead ass for that. It just depends on who you're around. That's all. It just depends. Like
So what do that ass mean? Because you just
it could mean anything. It could mean anything.
okay.
It depends on
So I
like
need you to. So can y'all put like, yo, you dead ass wrong? So it's known that you weren't saying, yo, you dead ass like you did that.
I'll try. I'll try. But it's how you deliver it. Like if I like suppose my homie right here and I can like, yo, that was dead ass. He'll know by my expression that he was wrong. Like he'd be like, if he sees something like, yo, dude just got shot on the block. Dead ass? Like, for real, yo? It's like that. It's all, see, it's a New York thing. It's our expression. Dead ass, don't do that shit. You know.
Oh,
Anyway,
now all the men that watch Casual Convo don't cheat. Is that's what
nah,
y'all trying to tell me?
everybody cheats. Everybody cheats.
Paul said
Everybody.
he can't agree because he doesn't cheat, and then Jude
Everybody
said us men.
Yeah, I see. I ain't paid you no mind. I ain't paid you no mind. But
She said it's the homeboy from New York.
you talking about me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from New York.
No,
Born in Harlem, raised in the Bronx. So,
Jude X is the homeboy from New York that you would say that to.
yeah, dead ass. You know.
All right, so give me an example of where you or a scenario where you held somebody accountable.
Oh, damn. So many of them. A situation like that.
All right, let's think of one outside of the cheat thing. Give me another one.
I don't hang around too many people though. I gotta think. Dang. I don't hang around nobody here. That's the thing. There's really nobody to hold accountable because I don't deal with it. People don't like it. Like me here.
Never had a situation at work, nothing.
Oh, at work? Oh yeah, for real. Yeah. Oh, at work, dude came in late. He called like, "Yo, I'm gonna be like 5 minutes late." All right. He came in like 20 minutes late. I said, "Yo," and he tried to make his excuse. I said, "Nah, homie. You say 10 minutes late. You say 10 minutes late." I said, 20 minutes late. You wrong. I told him straight up, don't do it again. And then he did it again, had a little attitude. Had to go.
So it was a time you held yourself accountable.
Shoot, all the damn time.
Give me one. Give me an example.
On this show, when someone felt they got offended, I came on the show and said, "Yo, I apologize, for what I said, for those who were offended by what I said." But it didn't work. But I did it. When I made my things about LGBTQ community, I said, "Look, I told them I apologize for things I might have said that offended anyone." I said, "It's nothing I mean towards any individual." I said, "But still, I still apologize, for whatever I've said might offend, because I don't know. If I knew exactly what I said, I'd be like, yo, I apologize for saying this. But whenever I do, no one tells me what I say. So I just say, whatever I said that offends you, I apologize for." But they never say, "Well, you said this." They never say that. So I don't know what I'm apologizing for, but I know someone got offended. So I
why
just
did
say,
you apologize if they couldn't?
why? Because I know the
So I
person's
look at it
offended.
like this: in order for me to hold myself account, you have to tell me what it is so that I can correct it if it doesn't happen again, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you can't tell me what it is, what am I being apologetic for? That's like a blind apology.
I agree.
So it's no point in apologizing if someone is being offensive.
Mm-hmm.
You should
I
be
agree.
able to pinpoint exactly what the offense was. But then there's the other piece, and was it one-sided or two-sided?
Well, see, that's the thing, and see, that's why we're in a time right now where you can say any little thing, and people get offended. So you don't really know, like, what did I say to offend you? They don't even know, because it's like everyone wants to feel like they're offended. It's like people wake up say, "I want to be offended today, so I have something to say."
So that's a matter of perspective.
So what?
That's a matter of perspective and
Yeah,
communication.
exactly. It is. But see, that's the climate we're in today. You could say like I had a person tell me one time, this is about a year or two ago, about jokes. And I said, "Look, I'm Gen X, we didn't care about, we knew we were joking, nothing was said, say mama joke." In fact, I got a better situation at work a couple of days ago. Older guy in there. What up, Tiff? Older guy the other day, straight from Brooklyn. She's from Brooklyn. A guy at work, I come in, he's like, what do you say to me?
Why do y'all always gotta do that? Just like New York, y'all always got shout out the borough.
Yeah, we shot the boroughs.
He was specific.
We ain't from New York. I'm from the Bronx. He's from Brooklyn. We shot out the borough. But anyway, I got to work, right? And when I come into the kitchen, I'm like, yo, I joke around like, yo, y'all taking too much time. And it's an older cat in there, white guy, he from California. He's like, that ain't what your mama said. But see, we know what's up.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, good one, good one, good one. And everybody like, man, that's messed up. I said, nah, it's not. He said so much in my mind. And my man was like, yo, that's how we do, OGs do. We talk like that. But they felt like it was disrespect. I said, y'all don't understand. Y'all are from a different era than what we come from. I said, y'all Gen Z. Anything offensive, y'all feel offensive, y'all get upset. I said, us, we know it's nothing personal. But that's how we grew up. And they said, they basically was saying to us, like, well, y'all shouldn't do that. Da 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 da. And my man was like, hold up, wait a minute. Because they're like 19, one's 18, one's 20. He said, whoa, wait a minute. You're out of line for telling us what we should be doing. We're the elders in here, because he's 58, I'm 59.
Mhm.
And said, y'all are out of line. He said, yeah, but still, that's offensive. That's offensive. It's offensive to you. But to us, it's not. We had to tell him, saying, for one thing, and the other guy said, it was disrespectful for you to tell us what we need to stop doing towards each other when we're having fun. It's not your place.
Do you
And
think
see,
sometimes people use accountability as a manipulation tactic?
yeah.
I asked that. It's interesting because,
Mhm.
um, in my class, accountability actually came up, and there are several theories.
When you finish, I want to say something about what you said. It makes a lot of sense.
It's
Good.
and that's right there, the sensitiveness. But
Mhm.
there were several theories on accountability. Perspective was in there, and as well as manipulation.
Mhm.
So sometimes there's a thing where it could be a matter of different perspectives where people take offense
Mhm.
because they may not have a clear understanding, or they just can't see outside of
Mhm.
their only peripheral thinking or something like that, right? So then
Mhm.
it's kind of like, oh, well, how do you try to communicate to of understanding, or do you just drop it and let it go? Because sometimes in that instance, you can't hold a person accountable, because in their mind they already see it like that. So you just kind of just defer it off, and then go and do what you're going to do.
Well, the way I see it, what's up, Wendy? Big ups, big ups. The way I see it is, and let me address what Julie was saying. She said she's right about the sensitive stuff. Because you know what I've been saying this for a few weeks. For a society that talks about compassion and everything else, I've been on this planet 59 years. I started in the mid 60s, and now I'm here in the 2020s. And other than racism, people seem like they're more mad than they've ever been in my whole life.
Mhm.
And this is a generation who calls themselves being passionate and all this stuff. They seem more angry than felt when we were being called names. Well, I'll say we, because I'm a '60s baby, being called names in the '60s and '70s when I walked down White Plains Road to school, whatever, da 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 da. And when I used to come down here and visit my family, they are more mad now because they want validation, but
Mhm.
they don't want to accept accountability for anything they've done or say. They feel like everything they say is no, this, and see, it gets back to what you're saying, what you're asking. It's hard to talk to people these days because everybody wants to be right, and not only do they want to be right, they want to be right in the eyes of everyone else because and like I said at the top of the show, because they want this following. They want people to say, yeah, he's right. So they got a whole gang of people behind them. But you know what? You know the thing in the Bible about the pigs? Cast all the devils into the pigs and they went all down. That's
I
it.
look at it as organized control. I mean, slang.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's
organized control.
because it's almost structural ways though. Okay, if we don't like what you say, we're going to
Mm-hmm.
create. I don't want to use the term agenda, but they want to create a law or some type of rally or something, and gather a bunch of people that have the same idea that this is offensive, and it could be to their own personal benefit.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
not about, okay, I don't have to like this. For instance, let's just say blue. You might like blue. And I might be like, ew, I don't like blue. I like green. Green is better. So we're
Yeah.
gonna have a whole argument. For instance, iPhone versus Android. Perfect example of where I'm gonna go. Right? For me, it's a matter of preference. I really
Yeah.
don't care. I prefer an iPhone. I've
And I'm
always
for
had
it.
one since
Yeah.
the BlackBerry Androids is not for me. So
Right.
people
And
will
I
get
prefer
into this,
Android. Yeah,
right.
yeah, I got you.
So
Yeah,
people will
right.
get into this overly drawn out debate over what is better. So some
Yeah.
people will take it to the extreme,
Hmm.
and we see the groups, right?
Yeah.
So now you have a bunch of like-minded people,
Hmm.
and people will literally argue the point, and to Jude's point, and start bullying somebody else because you got that, you this because you, how you gonna judge me off a cellular, off of the type of device I use to talk
Right.
on
Right.
and do my job on?
And see, you know what? That's the thing. You got people like we joke. You know, I joke with you about like you need to get yourself an Android, but I know I'm just joking.
Mm-hmm.
But you got those who take it a good example is my friend Tawana lives out there in California. She was talking about how people in the groups in the reality show groups be going at it like they're ready to kill each other, and they're too invested in stuff that's not even real.
Mm-hmm.
It may be called a reality show, but it's not even real.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people just too invested into like me. You always talk. People are focused on the wrong thing,
Mm-hmm. Then we're
and
really
they don't
mad.
want to hold each other accountable. Like, well, hold on. Well, what did you say? Well, what did you say? What did you say? What did you say? Well, you said this. Well, what about that? It's just like the situation with Diddy. And I don't want to turn this into a Diddy conversation. But it's like the situation
Did
with
he
Diddy.
do
I
it?
hear people say, well, you said what?
Did he do it?
Did he do it? Did he not?
Mhm.
50 Cent owed me because that was my saying. He knows it. Because I said it on his post. Did he do it or did he not? Next thing I
No,
know, he started talking.
you
50,
know
you
y'all
owe
changed the
man.
thing from no homo to no Diddy.
Yeah, yeah, true. Diddy owe me. And anyway, we're gonna talk about that later. It's like the Diddy situation. We know what he did or allegedly did. But our people, but what about so and so?
Right.
Like, so basically, you're going to divert the attention away from Diddy to somebody else so Diddy can do what else he's doing. You got to hold them all accountable. R. Kelly. Oh, R. Kelly, but what about blah, 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 blah? And I say, and this is not racist what I'm getting ready to say, but I'm going to say it. And I said it earlier today. Well, yesterday on my wall. No, I said today. We need to stop comparing how white people handle white people because we already know the wall is stacked. We can't say, well, what about Jim Bob? We always got a microscope on us. So we got to hold ourselves accountable and stop with the, well, we didn't do this to so and so. So does that mean what he did is still not right? Or is it still wrong?
I got a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I'm about to probably get cussed out. So
I know,
remember
Judy.
when the bridge when the bridge collapsed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people were saying like they felt for the people that fell under the bridge or whatever, under all the
Yeah.
debris, and they couldn't. So it was traumatic event of experiences,
Hello.
right?
So whatever. Did they find anybody else in the water yet? Because I
I
haven't
think
heard
they
anything.
presumed them dead, but it
Okay.
wasn't. It was so much because I think
Yeah.
it looked like they probably fell under.
Okay.
But
Okay.
so when everybody was posting like praying for the families, this
Yeah.
and the third, nobody wakes up and expect to see the
No.
freaking key bridge going, right?
Whole bridge gone now.
Like going.
Yeah.
So people was like, oh, people lose their lives every day. People get killed. Okay, there's a difference in a homicide
Yeah.
and
An accident.
alleged accident,
Alleged accident. Yeah. Let's say
right?
alleged. Yeah.
So this is just my thought, and I'm gonna be completely transparent on this one.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference when, yes, people do lose their lives to homicide. I even said it. I pray for everybody's family. Nobody wants to lose anybody senselessly. I have, right?
Yeah. Right.
But then it also has to be the piece of if you don't want people to be compassionate or show empathy to, yeah, we don't know these people,
Right.
right? They were just working on a bridge or on a boat and lost their lives.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't out here
Right on, Wendy. Right on.
trashing the community and doing other things, and then something happened, right? I'm just allegedly, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So when we say that, we got to also think about this piece in that same sentence. When do we hold our community accountable for what happens in it? So when we want to it's always that fine line between, oh, I'm not going to say that because this happened every day here, but we can this we blame the government a lot. We blame a lot of things a lot, but we can only control ourselves
Exactly.
and our own actions. So the government is saying, all right, go out there and kill everything that look like you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, when do we draw the line of what's accountable and what's not? So we only hold it accountable when it's somebody that doesn't look like us. But when
Amen.
they look like us, is mouth shut.
That's the issue I have even with locally. And I've been called Stephen A. Smith. That's why when I'm on Richie Hicks' show, I'll be Stephen A. Smith. Like last night, I said I'll be Candace Owens because it 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 pisses me off too that we worry so much about what they do and what they do to us, but we don't worry about nothing. And to put it out there, like I said last night on my wall. No, I put it today. I said, like, King Paul spoke about how the city took Juneteenth away, Algumbe took all that. And I said, Black Asheville, and this can go for any black community in the United States. Black Asheville need to start worrying about Black Asheville. White people, no disrespect, never cared about us when it came to our shit, unless they can get a piece of it. We need to put our money together and build our own celebration. Let's celebrate our own people, some people locally who made it big. You know, Nina Simone, Miles Mabley, John Avery, Leonard Little. There's so many people, so many black people that came out of this area. Why can't we put something together? I said, but the problem is, and it goes with accountability, we got those who pretty much hold our communities hostage. We know who they are. They get involved in what we do to try to build our community. That's why the Juneteenth celebration, some knucklehead was shooting. We don't hold ourselves accountable for it. We know who do stuff like this. I remember the Black Lives Matter rally. I went up there one night, already still beat up from taking a gas can the night before on the bridge. I went up there, got the police face, Guess who up there shooting? Black people. Guess who up there throwing stuff out of a car? I knew the car, anyway.
I'm not going to highlight the name of this comment, but I do want to read it because I definitely get it.
I'm almost done. No, I'm almost done.
Oh,
these guys, they say no, stop snitching. These guys you say stop snitching about are the ones who hold our communities hostage. The ones who mess up events for us to where we can't have nothing for ourselves in our communities. These guys, and when they get locked up, what's the first thing we hear? Free my niggas, blah, 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 blah. We are our worst enemy. And like I hashtag, we stay losing. All right.
What hashtag was that? On your post?
Yeah, I always got in my hashtag. Yeah, we stay losing.
Oh no, I'm not gonna put a name out there because I know I don't want people to link certain stuff together. You know that people be real sensitive about social media. She said we had a blizzard. I was working in the ER. The medics had to use sleds to go and get patients, and people were still outside killing each other in the damn blizzard. But we can't have compassion for a life that was lost through to a tragic. We're going to call it what is it called? Environmental. Is that an environmental tragedy?
Yeah, I guess you call it.
Is that the label? So I just want to say there's two different things, and then it's like when people voice their opinions about it, I think there can be healthy debates with that. Like I can see certain sides depending on certain beliefs. I can be like, I ain't saying nothing nice. I mind my business. That's my motto. I do.
Yeah.
Right. That's I mind my business. As long as you don't come my way, I'm good. Right.
Right.
So, but I look at it to say when we make public statements like that, there's a deeper conversation that you should also put behind it too, as to, okay, you don't want to account that you want to celebrate the lives of the people who, you know, which I agree with, right? Every life should be shown compassion for. Everybody should be celebrated. Their life should be acknowledged. in a positive way. So with that, why don't we talk about change? Why don't we talk about holding the community itself? I'm not saying you got to pinpoint a person. When do we start putting something to action to say something has to change and we got to do better? If everybody have a mentality and they say this, what thought over. I hate when I get up here and do this because I be on it.
I know what you're talking about.
Mind over
Yeah,
matter. So
I know.
when you
Yeah,
go through all of this stuff and you think if everybody thinking this, if you know better, you do better. So if you know better, won't you just do it? Yeah, the city does definitely has PTSD, but we can talk about what we know needs to be done, right? And still go out because of cultural norms or what's considered the cultural norm, what shouldn't be the norm, or what we think is the norm, like you said, because of the PTSD that we're so we stay in a bubble. But when you go outside somewhere else, you can't. I even had this conversation, Mike, but like my kids. Go see another state, go somewhere else and see outside of this bubble. And then maybe you will start to live a little bit differently because everything is not like that. When you keep yourself in that bubble and you don't go outside the bubble, you're gonna keep on doing it and thinking that this is your norm. It's not your norm.
you know, my mother told me, like I had put on my wall. I said my mother was born and raised here in Asheville. She moved out when she left, went to New York. I guess when she was like when she finished high school, because we had we had family up there. She had family up there. And so she told me when I first came down here, when I first visited here in the '80s, she said, "Look, a lot of these people here ain't been nowhere in their lives."
Mm-mm.
She said, you need to keep that in your mind. They're gonna always see. And here, I come back in the '90s and I come back in 2000 and I wind up staying. And some people have never been anywhere. They might have been somewhere like for a few days, or whatever, but they never lived anywhere
Mm-hmm.
else. And people who've never been anywhere, they don't know anything.
Like I'd be like,
And
I be saying I want to go to Iceland. You know, the first thing people say, "What the fuck is in Iceland?"
yeah,
I don't want to go to Miami. What the hell is in Miami?
Iceland is
Exactly, and that's
beautiful.
what I said.
Like they tell me,
I'm like,
why'd you go?
it's so much like agriculture, different.
It is.
The air different down there. I'm quite sure. I want to go, and I'm
It
looking like it's
is.
so many different. I'm like
They
all of
live
these
longer there. There's
different
a reason
countries.
why they
I
live
want to
longer.
go explore them and see them, and it's kind of like I don't want to be that person. I don't knock anybody for how they want to navigate their life. But I
Right.
don't, me personally, I don't want to be that person that want to go with the cliche. So when one person go, oh, everybody want to go to Florida, everybody want to go to Atlanta, everybody want to go here, everybody want to go to Texas because that's the thing. What I'm gonna go there for? I'm probably running to the same daggone people. I want to experience some different people. I want to see how other people live on the other side. So I'm like, okay. And then I might want to go to what is it called? The I'm gonna go to the pyramids. I'm gonna go see the glacier. All people are like, why you want this cold? All right, put a
So
jacket on.
Coco, when I was in the military, I went to Germany, I went to England, I went to Panama.
Right.
When I got out, I went back to Germany because it was so beautiful over there,
Mm-hmm.
so beautiful. And people said, "Why you go over there? It's racist." And I said, "You know what?" I said, "They're more racist here than they are in
All right.
Germany." They said, "How?" I said, "Because here you can wear the swastika anywhere in the." I said, "If you wave the swastika in Germany, they will knock your teeth out. They knock all the furniture out of your mouth." I said, "That's the
Yeah.
difference. They don't play that over there." I said, "It exists, but they don't play that. You're not going to walk down the street waving a Nazi
Mm-hmm.
flag. They're going to take your teeth out your mouth." I said, "Germany is
Yes.
beautiful. They don't like black people." I said, "Yes, they do." I said, "They don't like the Africans because the Africans be wilding out. But black Americans is cool.
Yeah, my uncle told me about it.
People need to get out of their area, get out the
Mhm.
country. They think it costs millions of dollars. It don't cost as much as they think. If you plan your flight at the right time, they got the money.
If you can buy a
Go
Chanel
anywhere, go
bag,
anywhere in the world.
you can book a flight.
Exactly.
That's how I look at it.
A pair of Jordans is $200.
That's a flight.
You can get a hotel in Germany, $200. That's a 3-night stay in Germany. That's a 3-night stay at a nice hotel. Go to the 25-hour hotel. That's where I always go. Go to 25-hour
Jay said
hotel.
he want to see Africa. I met somebody that told me to go to Congo.
Go to the
They say
Congo.
it's beautiful in the Congo.
You ain't heard about what's going on in the Congo?
What now? No, I don't. This was a couple months ago. What happened in the Congo? He set me up. He was trying to traffic me.
Stuff been going on in the Congo.
Oh, he was trying to get me. Oh, he was going diddy me.
The Congo, a lot of stuff, man. They've been. If you
I was like, I'm gonna go to the Congo.
You go to Kenya, exactly, Wendy. That's the top. You go to Kenya, you go to Botswana, you go to places like that.
Look,
you don't
yes,
go to
don't go to no
Mine's
Congo. Is
Ghana, exactly. Go to Ghana.
No, I've heard about Congo, but let me tell you, I was sure. I was like, that Congo is really nice. I was like,
don't go to the Congo. You might not come back.
Everybody wants to go to Ghana. Nigeria.
No, Ghana.
And he said, but Congo. I've
never heard
Congo,
anyone. I've never heard anyone say, "Let's go to the Congo." I've never heard anyone say that.
I was sure, like, I'm going to the Congo.
No, don't go to the Congo. You might not come back. You might not come back, and not because you want to stay. You better go to Ghana, Botswana, Kenya.
Come on, Fanny. Let's go. We're going to Ghana. Come on.
Yeah, he tried to puffy you for sure.
He's like Congo.
He tried to puffy you. Exactly, J Bear. She wasn't coming back.
Look, and my dumbass was calling people talking about, girl, guys, I'm about to book a trip to.
This would have been Big Bosco show. I was like, look at Coco's not coming back.
And my friend was like, Congo.
Nah, we'll go to Congo.
Oh,
you will find a husband in Ghana, Fallon, probably, because you're cute and no slot, no joke. You're cute, and you got a nice voice. You go to Ghana, man, you'll find yourself a husband. Straight up.
They're like, her ass big.
Y'all both. No, they'll love
I'm
y'all.
like, hello. I'm like,
shoot,
send her back.
They go, where the hell you from? When y'all start saying two, or how y'all say T, I can't even do it. Where the hell is she from? Follow United States she from?
All over the world. That's what that be mean. But,
nah, for real, Fallon. Yeah, you're dope, Fallon. Straight up. Yeah, but getting back, we don't hold our community. Yeah, he's trying to get you.
I called my aunt. My aunt like Sammy, older Sammy. She goes, they told me go to Congo. I think I'm gonna go try to Congo. She gonna say, "Oh, what's over there?"
The jungle. They over there hacking dudes up.
Oh, they
trafficking. Man, the Congo, people going down in the
all
Congo.
This fluffiness and was like, "Yep, that's a meal for a month."
I think he's trying to get you.
Oh, damn.
He's trying to get you for real, dead ass. He's trying to get you. Yeah, right, exactly. Give me that. Anyway,
Congo.
I think we do need to hold our people accountable. We have to.
Don't
we
go
can't.
to Congo.
I mean, yeah, nah, don't do it. Don't do it. Because see, it's like I hate that. We got to hold our people accountable. We got to stop this getting mad when everyone else violates us. But we got niggas right in our own hood. Like there was an interview with Charleston White. I know a lot of people don't like him, but he made a point. The guy said, "Do you feel safer in a black neighborhood or white neighborhood?" He said a white neighborhood. He said, in a black neighborhood, you always have to stay on guard, which is true. I stay right around the corner from the hood. And whenever I go through there, I always got my gun right in my little hand. Because niggas love to roll up on you. In a white neighborhood, and I'm not saying a white neighborhood is better. Don't get me wrong. I said, but in our neighborhoods, we have to stay. We can't leave our doors open, our windows. We can't do that in our neighborhoods. We can't do it. We don't even look at each other right. We go to the neighborhood. And speaking on us as men, we see each other. We mean mug each other.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's like we're conditioned to hate each other. We mean mug each other. When I drive through, I don't even look at people. because I know someone's gonna meet me, and I know I'm like, okay, let me get out the car. This nigga's fine. Yeah, we need mug each other. These are the guys we got to get out of our neighborhoods. Exactly.
And then think if you go somewhere else and really see what happened, it's like I think it make it sometimes you just got to see whatever things are like. But I think even in our intimate circles, we got to do that. Like if I'm wrong, you're gonna be like, no. You know, I call you loud and wrong. Boscoe, guess what the fuck I'm out today? You be like,
I'm like, what?
Let's be smart.
Yeah, what you? I don't know about that one, yeah.
I sure
Word,
but we need people like that. I think with my circle, my small circle of friends, I do like the fact that right or wrong, they're gonna be like, that was dumb, that's stupid, you look a mess. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that no more. Especially Jay. Don't put that on no more. Don't do nothing.
Jay
Don't
sound
do
like
nothing
Jay
like that no more. That's don't do that again.
Yeah. That
Like
sounds
it's been
Jay.
times I've been sitting up here, I didn't even know he was watching. He'd be like, just come off camera real quick and get yourself together. Something, I don't know what it's doing, but it's not giving what it's supposed, it's not doing it right.
Hey, Jew, I watch them too. I mean, they're not safe. I watch Crime TV too. They're not safe, but
did you see the river stabbing? I've been watching the trial. Did y'all watch that?
Oh man, that's crazy.
Did you see the guy that recorded it, the black guy? He got crushed when he went up there. He had the fresh lot to him, and he got the crying up there. I said, wow. It was all started because I know I'm off track. Because you know, I don't know why I'm invested in that the Rico case, the YSL Rico case, because so much be happening, and I think the witnesses get me, and I'm not supposed to laugh, but
it's
so
hard.
you know, the DA man was trying to holler at the witness girl, and they locked her up and made her come to court, and she was like, because he was sending her inappropriate text, and he took her phone. Did you?
Oh yeah.
They was like, is it true that you did not want to come here today and you told the judge he could kiss your ass?
See, that's why people need to watch these trials. That's why
she was like, that's not what I said. I told you, Miss Love. I said, oh, they is beefing up here. But yeah, then
they gotta watch
came on afterwards. That's how I got to watching that one. But yeah, I'm sorry, getting off topic. Can we do a review show on stuff like that?
Shoot, do it next week.
That can be our Tuesday thing.
We ain't done a review show.
Huh?
We haven't done a review show.
We're gonna do one.
At least not since I've been on a year now, a little over a year. We've never done a review show.
Let's do it.
Don't.
Next week.
We can schedule that for next week.
TV. Next week. A review.
Next week, Rich. Yeah, but I mean, Judas, right? But you just can't go in the white neighborhoods after dark because you know the police gonna mess with you.
And a lot of these like even here in Maryland, there's like sundown parts of in the counties that still like most Maryland still a sundown state. You go different places, you be caught when the sun go down if you want.
Yeah, we gotta. Oh man, you gotta come to Asheville, right up the road, Madison County, Haywood County.
It's a cornfield right there, ain't it? It's always close to the cornfield.
It's always a cornfield. Always.
It's always corn.
When you get to the cornfield, you know you're there. Like Mills River over here, that's where Trump came last year. Well, that when he came here, Mills River. As soon as you get there, it's a cornfield.
I never forget. Where did we go? I went somewhere. So in my past life,
hey, that's a good idea, Jude.
I'm with it. You're gonna be on a panel. So in my past life, when I used to deal with people who like was incarcerated and stuff like that, and I had to go on a visit, go up. So, you know, when you go up, it was funny because when we would stop and get like food and stuff, you knew when you were not wanted. I held the people that was driving the little van accountable because I'm like, why you keep stopping in these spots? I don't want nothing to eat from here. They might spend it. I mean, it was instantly, as soon as we pulled in, it was like,
yeah.
He was like, you gotta eat. Well, get me something closer to the city. I just wouldn't get me a chicken box because this is not giving. I'm not going to this restaurant.
Anytime I go to the little small
The little
towns, I don't
diner.
even get nothing. I'll get something
It
off the
ain't
shelf.
nobody in there
I
but
might
us.
get me like some
Yeah, we
chips or
walk
something.
through, it get
Yeah.
quiet.
I give me some chips or something.
I don't
Keep
even
it
want the
moving.
chip. They might poke
Chips.
something real small through the thing. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But back to the show. Um, we got to hold ourselves accountable, man. We got to stop this nonsense. Well, no, but and stop diverting attention to something else. Nah,
I know we coming up
nah.
on the 10-minute mark, but you know the second half is going to be the accountability piece in the relationship.
Yeah.
So
And you
I
need
just
to send me
realized
an email.
I'm really
Send me that.
goofy.
Oh yeah, I know.
No.
I am too. But yeah, I'll do that. When you figure that one out, I just realized it.
Yeah, I would see when people be trying to like talk to you and stuff. And then you be seeing them little
Yeah.
reels, and they be like,
Oh, before we
like,
hold on, let me see. I got to give a shout out to Felicia Murray Durr.
oh, I forgot something
I got
too.
I got I got to shout her out, man. I got to shout her out. I ate me a brownie about the size of I can't show you my credit card. It wasn't even the size of the credit card. It might have been about the size of this Band-Aid. Nah, not even that. I said about this big. It looks big on there, but it might be the size of your finger. Sitting there chilling, you know. I'm on Richie's show last night. You know, we talking. So we did 2 shows back to back. So we didn't get done till like 2:00. I go in the room, you know, cut on the TV. I'm sitting there watching. Well, first I'm sitting at the desk, right? You know, we done. The screen is still up, and I'm just chilling like this, you know. But bow my head to the music, and I was so high that I thought a rat was sitting on my laptop eating some cheese, looking at me, and I had to do a double take. That's okay, because I ain't got no rats in my house. Then I thought someone was sitting in my I got a clothes basket shaped like a chair. Actually, a crackhead stole it from dealers. It's a basket. And I looked over, like, oh shit. And I thought somebody was sitting there. I'm walking through the kitchen. This is when I don't know. Well, they know about what happened. I put it
You
on her
gotta
wall.
start doing that and then laying down because you be having too many
I
visuals.
lost this. I lost this. Hey, but look, I lost this toy. I lost this toy years. I think I was about 9 years old, something like that. I had this toy. I had a Action Jackson. Like, I collect dolls. I'm so high. I'm in her house looking for it, and I'm like, man, where that bitch at? And I realized, I said, hold up, what the hell am I doing? I was so high, I was looking for that shit 50 years ago
Oh,
in New
dude,
York. I'm
stop
sitting here
texting
looking at
me. He did not say no Felice Navidad.
so damn Felicia. The Felicia Murray Durr. So damn Felicia. See, Jude high right now. Jude high right now. But anyway, and I'm walking around the house looking for this toy, knowing I ain't had it since I was 9 years old in New York. I was high.
First of all, first and foremost, Sierra, excuse you. She gonna talk about you just read. Yes, I did because I seen a reel and I sent it to somebody and they was like, yes, that's something that you would do. So the reel was the reel was something like it was like a puppy, like a little dog. I'm gonna send it to
Yeah.
Rich before I play it back through the break. So, and it was like
What's that?
when your man sleep and you pop up in his dream to make sure he knows what he's thinking about.
I think I seen a meme like
Crying
that.
up with this big grin on his face. So I was like, "Yep, that's you." I was like, ah. And then I was like, "Yep, I can really see myself doing stuff like that." But don't come for me, fella. No, I did not have a edible. I'm tired. I'm tired. And then Fallon said, LOL, I'm dead ass. Fallon, don't you've been around Bosco too long. Too long. Um,
Okay.
Tierra almost called you out your day when you said that you lucky. Lucky. Um Fallon said, did you have an edible, sis? No, ma'am. I'm very sad.
I'm having one tonight,
Oh,
so I'll tell you
first
that.
of all, I want everybody to wish my son, I think after 25, I don't count no more. So he about
Okay.
27-ish.
I thought you was 27.
Who, me?
Somebody lying. Yeah, you.
Well, you know,
Somebody.
it stopped.
Unless that's the alternate universe, the parallel universe, right?
No, but my oldest son birthday is today.
Word. Happy birthday, homie.
Well, I call him and sing, and he going. First of all, why is you laying down?
Hey,
It's your birthday. He was like, "Mom, hit the fruit."
maestro.
So yeah, so happy birthday to him.
Word. Oh yeah, shouts out.
I got y'all next
Shouts
time.
out.
So when we come back, I don't know, we got 5 more minutes. So I'm gonna read your comments.
You know what you need to do before you read
What?
them comments? You need to send me that form. You sent me an empty email. You didn't put no PDF in it. I'm looking at like it said to Charlotte, like, what is it? You sent me no PDF.
Did you scroll?
You didn't send me nothing. You sent me an email. That was it. A damn email. That's all you sent me. I'm like,
I
what
told you I was
at?
told.
That's
I ain't sent you that email.
you had. That's why I was like, when you hit me up earlier today, I said, nah, I don't see it. And then you said I'll resend it. I'm like,
And then I heard a nerd that's like, check your email when you get it.
I know, and I checked up like I would see it. I'm going through. I'm like, well, maybe it went to my spam folder. It ain't in there either.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't be putting nothing in no spam. You tried it.
I'm just saying. I was trying to find it. I'm like, what the hell is that?
You know, I've been doing that all day. Look, I had my client got an attorney, right? So I was like, sure, I'll get everything right over to you. She was like, oh, great, you're awesome, thanks. She called me back like 2 hours later. She was like, did you get a chance to send it? I was like, I sent that for 2 hours ago. You ain't get it. It's like no attachments.
Fallon, she had something.
And we did not. I'm goofy.
Don't let her tell you this.
Look at my the curls in my locks and drop. I'm told y'all, I ain't did no health. I ain't did no self-care maintenance. Can't y'all tell? I'm destroyed.
You should did some edible maintenance though.
I still got some occurrence, but I need to chill for a minute until I find out.
I killed Karens. I couldn't. I would get a sweet tooth and be like, let me eat this lollipop.
No, that's when I started, doing the interviews and stuff.
Oh,
I got chill for a second.
I'm so glad they don't drug test us. Because if they did,
I don't know if they're watching, so thank you. I don't know if they watching, so thank you.
Is she here? I only see her now.
Oh, Karen. Yeah, she was.
Yeah. Dang, I would give her a shout out. Yeah, hers.
Matter of fact, I still got her. When we come back, I'm gonna show y'all some of Karen
hers.
products so y'all can hear her up.
Yeah. Well, there she go.
Oh, she's in the samples tomorrow. Don't.
Like the lollipops, I wouldn't even suck them down. I suck them from like crunch.
Say no Diddy. Say no Diddy. Hurry up. Say no Diddy.
No Diddy, man.
Because you was like, you suck them down. Like, oh.
No, I said I didn't suck them down. I didn't say I did. I said I didn't. Yeah, you'll catch me and I'll just bite them.
You still got to say no Diddy, though.
I had no Diddy. One time I ate 2 of them in one night. Because I had a sweet tooth and I ain't had nothing to eat. I ain't had no sweets in the house. I said, I'm going to eat these lollipops. I'll just be high. No Diddy, yo. I said, eat. I ain't saying nothing about no sucking. I ain't doing none of that. That's some white skin.
Not you ate.
Oh, you know we are.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, no, I still got my cup.
Oh, break time.
All right, yo, we be back. We're going to talk about holding Boscoe accountable when he be in his relationships.
Don't believe that, y'all. We'll be back, y'all.
No
5 minutes, I think. We'll be back. I think Rich forgot.